the flagship of Singapore Airlines, the A380 from Sydney back to Singapore. Is this the most luxurious business class out there?
Hey guys, and after a great 4 to 5 days in Sydney, it's an amazing country, highly recommended. It's time to fly home. This time on board SQ Flight 222 from Sydney through to Singapore. It's on board the flagship A380 aircraft, so looking forward to this one. And without further ado, let's go see what it's like. Let's do this.
The journey starts at Sydney Terminal 1. The terminal was clean, quiet, and had an open, bright atmosphere. The terminal never felt too crowded. There were plenty of shops and eateries around. All in all, an excellent airport. Singapore Airlines has their own business class lounge at Sydney. The lounge was fairly large and never felt too crowded. There was a good selection of seating areas to work and eat, and some pretty awesome apron views of aircraft. The Wi-Fi was quick and easy to connect to. For lunch, there was plenty of food and drink on offer. Plus, everything tasted excellent. All in all, an excellent lounge to start the flight.
Lounge visit done. It's time to fly. Let's go. And cheers to clear skies ahead.
Any modules in cross-check? Cabin crew takeoff station.
Let's start with a look at these business class seats. The business cabin is located in the middle to rear of the upper deck on the A380. With its warm purple color scheme, the cabin had a quiet, calming ambience and felt very private. Each seat had direct aisle access in a 1x2x1 layout, and the high walls meant it felt very private. For single travelers, window seats are best. For couples, the center seat has a privacy screen that can be lowered to create a large open space. The seat was comfortable, supportive, and finished in fine leather. I decided to give the bulkhead seats a shot on the return leg. For bulkhead seats, in front was a large touchscreen TV that was out of reach. Below that there was heaps of legroom. In the footwell there was the bedding. Next to that was a cubby with the literature pack, the noise-cancelling headphones, and a bottle of water. Beside that was the NFC card reader, a USB port, and 3-pin socket behind a closable door. There was also a handy place to place items. The tray table opens out from the console. It was adjustable, a good size, and very sturdy. There is a handy console for the warm nuts and drink. The touchscreen entertainment remote was very well placed. There is also a vanity mirror. The seats featured mood lighting and an adjustable reading light. Under that was the headphone jack, another USB port, and below that the touchscreen seat controls. The seat controls themselves were fairly easy to use. Next to you was where the fold-down armrests were for added comfort. For non-bulkhead seats, the touchscreen monitor was much closer. There is also a drink holder, and on the other side a coat hook plus a closable storage cubby to keep items out of sight. When comes time to sleep, the crew set the bed up for you. The bed on the bulkhead seats was wide throughout and great for sleeping. The high walls gives the seats a nice cocoon feel, and the mood lighting creates a cozy ambience. On the non-bulkhead seats, it was narrow towards the footwell. I was 187 centimeters or 6.13 feet tall and had no issues with space. That said, both are good beds. On the way out, I also had a look at the first class suites. These definitely looked truly wonderful. Service on this flight was excellent. The crew were really friendly and efficient. Service started with warmed nuts and a drink from the bar after takeoff. I went for the signature Singapore sling, which was pretty good. Later on, a full dinner was served. Dinner started off with a ham salad and lemon dressing. I accompanied this with the signature garlic bread. Both were good. For the mains, I went for the braised beef short ribs with red wine sauce, which was sensational. For dessert, a tough choice, but the ice cream was hard to resist. Afterwards, there was no more room for drink or cheese. Before landing, there was yet another light refreshment. I went for the spicy prawn and rice. Everything was pretty tasty. Singapore Airlines has an extensive selection of tea, coffee, and alcohol as well, as can be seen in the menu. The Singapore Airlines Griswold in-flight entertainment system is easy to use and intuitive. There is also the latest movies available. The screens are large, bright, and very clear. There is also a vast variety in terms of movies, TV shows, music, and cool audiobooks available. Games were now online. The screen controls were easy to use and adjust. I liked the search function and found the best airline music. The in-flight map is excellent with good view modes and relevant information. There was also a cool search function. Sadly, there are no external cameras or live TV features on this Singapore Airlines A380. The in-flight Wi-Fi, however, was easy to connect. The speed was pretty good and it allowed me to catch up on news updates via Instagram. I also tracked the live progress of the flight while still in the air, which was pretty cool. In-flight Wi-Fi is free throughout the flight for all business class passengers. Having watched some movies, I headed to check out the loo. The A380 itself is wonderful to fly on, being spacious, quiet, and the staircase at the back of the aircraft is cool as well. Singapore Airlines now provides an amenity kit for all business class passengers on longer flights. The kits were basic but sleek and elegant. The noise-cancelling headphones were excellent too. As the sunset outside the window signaled our approach into Singapore, it was certainly time to reflect on this flight. All in all, this is one excellent flight with Singapore Airlines and definitely the highlight flight so far for me since the pandemic. The combination of great seats, a comfortable bed, good food, good entertainment, and absolutely the best service on all flights makes Singapore Airlines Business Class a truly great way to fly. Thanks for watching, and till we meet next time, one team, one aviation, one sky ahead.
We go descend and approach to Changi International.
Welcome to Singapore, ladies and gentlemen.
Cabin crew doors, please open.